Okay, so this will be the baseline test. No ND filter. It's 4K, 60 frames per second. Shutter speed is set to auto. ISO minimum is set to 100. Max, I think I set it to 800. We're in super view. And Hypersmooth is set to the max, which is boost. And we're gonna do a test running around the pool with the dogs. And then we'll play around with different frame rates, resolutions, shutter speeds with ND8 filter. It's a little bit overcast right now, but it's still pretty bright. So ND8 filter, it's probably the one that is best suited. This is Luna. Hello, Luna. She is, well, tries to be the alpha. And this is Kit. She's 1 year old. She's the baby. And she will try to chase and keep up, but we'll see. Okay, you guys, ready? Don't jump on me. No. Okay. We're gonna run. Go. Go, go, go. Come on, I'll chase you. No, I'll chase you. Okay, watch out. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Get him. Oh no, they're coming after me. Oh, they're gonna lap me. They lap me. Okay, we did it. We did it. All right, guys. Okay, so this is 1080, 60 frames per second, ISO set to 100, frame rate fixed at, what did I fix that at? 1/120, so double the frame rate. And right now it's without the filter, and now I'm gonna put on the ND8 filter. Okay. All right, it's on boost. Okay, test number 1. Let it go, Blake. Go, Blake. You got a ball? Don't jump on the camera. Don't jump. No jumping. Oh, this is a bad idea with the dogs. They're too big, they'll knock me over. Okay, okay. All right. Okay, I said before that the frame or shutter speed was 1/120 last time. It wasn't. It was 1/60, which is the lowest GoPro allow you to go when you have 60 frames per second. So now this is 1/120. Okay, dogs, come on. Ah! No, don't attack me. No. Oh, you all right? Yeah, you okay? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Test number 2 completed. Okay, 1080, 60 frames per second, 1/240 for shutter speed. Ah, test 3. Don't attack me. No. Ah, no, no, no. Oh my God, they're too fast. You guys are too fast. You're too fast. Ah. Oh, what's your scruff all up for, huh? Oh, what's your scruff all up for? Okay. Okay, 2.7K, 60 frames per second. Shutter is at 1/60. and we have the ND8 filter on. Okay, you guys ready? Come on, come on. Time to go again. Time to run again. Stop running in front of me. Just let me run. Don't try to knock me over. Why are you trying to knock me over, huh? Why? Why? I kid. I kid. I kid. You tell her. Okay, we gotta try the next one. It's time for the next one. Okay, 2.7K, and we're 1/120 shutter speed. You ready, Luna? Huh? You ready? You ready? Get a ball. Get a ball. Get a ball. Get a ball. Ah. Ow. Okay. 2.7K, 1/240. Oh. Oh, Luna. Go, 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 go. I should strap this thing on you guys. Okay, 4K, 60 frames per second, 1/60 shutter speed. Ready to go. Ready to go. Don't run in front of me. Let me run. Stop biting my feet. That is not fair. That is not fair. 4K, 60 frames per second, 1/120. .4K, 60 frames per second, 1/240. You ready? You're ready. Let's go. Oh, you guys are trying to kill me. You're trying to kill me. Why are you trying to kill me? Trying to knock me over. Okay, 4K, 30 frames per second, 1/30 shutter speed. And ready? You ready? Oh God. No, no, no. No, no, no. Ah, you guys. Oh, you be nice. You be nice. 4K, 30 frames per second, 1/60 frame rate. Come on, kid. Not you, Luna. No. Kid's supposed to follow me on that one, not you. All right, 4K, 30 frames per second. Whoa, shoot. I think a 1/120 shutter speed. I think. Hi. No! No! Luna, you're too fast. Okay, and probably the last one. 4K, 30 frames per second, 1/240 frame rate, or frames, shutter speed. Yeah, that's the word. Here, come on, Luna. No, you are the worst. You just want to run in front of me. There you go. Let me chase you. Oh, fast. All right, so the conclusion, I don't know if there is a conclusion. I mean, there's lots of information on the internet already about this, but people say the ND filters break the image stabilization of the GoPro, and the best explanation that I saw already was a guy saying that it doesn't break the image stabilization. What's happening is you're using the ND filters and you're slowing down the shutter speed, and the whole purpose is to get that motion blur effect in your video, to make it look cinematic and make it look super cool. And if you pull it off, it does look super cool. But what ends up happening is the GoPro 10 has an internal gyroscope, and it reacts to the image. So if the camera moves this way, it moves the image in the opposite direction internally, runs that algorithm. And there's probably more going on that I don't fully understand. But what you're seeing is a lot of jitter, or it's kind of a shakiness to it. So it looks like the image stabilization is broken. But really, I believe is what the guy's saying is true, is that you're seeing motion blur, but because the camera is moving in random directions, you're getting motion blur in random directions. And that's making it look shaky, but it's really not. So if you held the camera perfectly smooth and you had a slow shutter speed, then as you're moving, you would see the ground or objects moving away from the camera all in the same vector, and that blur would be like blurred in that line in that direction you're going. But instead it's jumping all around. So just reviewing the clips that I just did running around with the dogs, yeah, it looks like the slower the shutter speed, the worse that is. And increasing the resolution, I don't know, it didn't really look like it made that big of a difference to me, whether it was 1080, 2.7K, or 4K. It seemed really more to do with what the shutter speed was. I thought maybe if you did 30 frames per second, you could get a slower shutter speed and maybe that would give you more blur, but it all just looks super shaky compared to the baseline with everything set to auto, which it's able to boost up the ISO, which is basically amplifying the signal so you get brightness, and that allows it to make a really short shutter speed. And so in the first video, if you just go through and you hit pause, on this video as it's going through the different modes, pause and restart, you'll see that everything looks super blurry with the slow shutter speeds. And then on that baseline, if you hit pause through that, each frame looks pretty clear, which is not the realistic effect you're going for, right? So it's taking out that motion blur, but it doesn't look as shaky because you're not getting that blurring effect. So anyways, that was my test to see if I can fix it with either a different resolution or a shutter speed, but it's not looking like that's gonna work. So anyways, I'll have to think of some way else to do it. A gimbal is one thing that might do it, but then you got this expensive bulky gimbal that you have to deal with, and that sounds like a pain in the butt. So maybe adding motion blur in post edit, maybe that's the way to go. Got to play around. But anyways,